Hey there guys, and welcome to UHC Champions on the Hypixel server. This is a brand new minigame that takes an interesting twist on the classic UHC game mode. For those of you who don't know, UHC is a game mode where you do not regenerate over time. You must use golden apples, as well as some other interesting ways such as player heads and potions. Now then, this video is not a fully extensive guide, but it should teach you some of the basics to UHC Champions that have been added from the classic vanilla game mode. So the very first thing that you'll notice is that you have a choice of 5 kits to spawn in with. You can either choose from the full leather armor kit, the enchanting set which gives you a book and 7 enchanting bottles, the archery set which gives you 3 string and 3 feathers, stone gear, so it's all of the stone tools at the very beginning, and the lunchbox, which is 3 steaks and an apple. My personal favorite is the archery set because I really don't enjoy killing spiders or even trying to find spiders. I mean, there's quite a few cows around, so it's kind of a tough choice. Thankfully, at the moment, it is teams of 3, so you do get to have quite a variety, especially with your teammates. Some of them can spawn in with the stone tools, some of them can spawn with the archery books, and then someone can spawn with the archery set. So at least one person has a bow. So once you spawn in with your selected kit, you'll also be given a compass. Now this compass will track your nearest teammates and tell you their health as well as their distance away from you. But within about 5 or 10 minutes, you will already begin to notice that some mobs have slightly different characteristics other than just purely vanilla Minecraft. So chickens will always drop 1 feather, spiders will always drop 1 string, cows will always drop 1 leather, as well as sheep dropping pork chops as well. Because unfortunately we can't get mutton on the moment, but it does drop at least some food. So if you find sheep, kill them because it does give you food. This does also apply to hostile mobs, so zombies will always drop 1 flesh, skeletons have a 15% chance or so to drop a full durability bow. So if you're struggling to find string, farm some skeletons and hopefully you get yourselves a nice tasty bow. But while you're caving and exploring, you'll also notice that ores generate slightly differently than in vanilla Minecraft. So whenever you break coal, diamonds, gold, iron or whatever, there's a 15% chance that it will spawn onto the adjacent stone block. So hopefully while you're mining diamonds, it'll keep on spawning and you get maybe 10 or so from a normal vein of 8. So as well as a few changes to ore generation and basic mobs, there are tons of brand new recipes depending on the profession that you want to go into. So all of these professions are available. They're completely separate to the kits. You cannot upgrade the kits in any way at the moment. So if you choose the archery set, that is exactly what you're spawning in with 3 strings and 3 feathers. However, you get to choose a few of these professions to delve into with the coins that you have earned through kills or victories. So we'll use weaponsmithing as our primary example, as it is right here. Each of these professions will offer you 4 crafting recipes as well as some special perks. So the item frame display here, that's on the furthest left of the profession. So in this case, it'll be the Vorpal sword. Now this is the most basic recipe that you get from the profession. So if we take weaponsmithing as the primary example, you can see that I've already purchased the Vorpal sword crafting recipe. So now when I get into a game, I can actually craft one of these bad boys. Now I believe that this sword in particular has Smite 2 and Banes of Arthropods 2, which is quite good for basic survival, because as soon as you make an iron sword, you'll probably have bone meal and rotten flesh as well. I was going to say zombie flesh, but no, rotten flesh. And so you might as well get this before you start enchanting and getting sharpness and all that jazz. So once you have unlocked the crafting recipe for that, you can start to unlock some of the perks. Now there are 10 perks per profession, and so if you had all of it upgraded, you would get 5 seconds of strength upon a kill, which is pretty darn good, to be fair. You'll kind of be like a dreadlord from the Mega Walls minigame. So as you progress through the tree, you'll come across the next 2 recipes. You get to choose which one you take on first. I mean, you could level up the perks if you really want to, but you can't skip past the levels. So you would need all of the perks down at the bottom to unlock the Book of Power. So now let's go over to the Book of Power. And I believe that this is a power 1 book. So you put this on a bow And it's pretty simple, it's just a flint, 3 bits of paper, and a bone. And on the flip side, the Book of Sharpening would be an iron sword, 3 bits of paper, and a flint as well. So that is pretty darn cool, considering if you had both of those unlocked, you'd already have 2.5 seconds of strength upon a kill, which is amazing for UHC, considering as teams of 3 at the moment, you'll be able to kill people pretty darn swiftly. Now, all the way over to the left side, or the right side, sorry, is the ultimate recipe for the weaponsmithing profession. Now, this is the Dragon Sword. During testing, I had the ability to make one of these guys, and it is a regular diamond sword, but it comes with +8 damage rather than +7. So it's quite nice. You can still enchant it and everything, and so yeah, it's a pretty beastly sword. That's why it is the ultimate in this profession. Let's have a little look at some of the other professions while we are down here. The basic ability for each one is very cheap. So if we go to armor smithing, which is next, I think this is armor smithing. Yep, it's armor smithing. You can see that there are 3 leathers here and then 3 sticks on either side. And this actually allows you to make 8 leather, which is pretty darn useful in a UHC. You need lots of leather for books and everything like that. And so I do highly recommend that as soon as you get coins, is unlocking the basic crafting recipe in each of these professions. I won't go into too much about the end game sort of professions, but I'll have a little look at all of the other ones while we are here. And so with engineering, which is my personal favorite by the way, I've upgraded it as far as I can, and I can actually unlock the Tarnhelm, and I can actually craft obsidian. And my perk for engineering is I gain haste upon breaking ores, coals, and stuff like that. So it's very useful, I think. And the very first one is that you can make iron ingots from 8 iron ore and a piece of coal. Note, you can only do this 3 times per game, and so it's highly recommended that all of your allies get this as well, because if you get 24 iron ore each, you can then turn it into 30 ingots each, which is full iron armor, plus a sword, plus a pick. So that's pretty awesome. You don't even need to smelt it, guys. You don't even need to smelt it. Now, this Tarnhelm is my favorite recipe so far, and it allows you to create a diamond helmet with prot 1, fire prot 1, and aqua affinity 3. You don't really need aqua affinity 3, but it's kind of a boasting thing, and you can make it 3 times, so I can make it all for my allies. And it only takes 4 diamonds, 3 redstone, well, yeah, 4 redstone blocks, 4 diamonds, 1 redstone block, and 1 iron ingot. Yes, I got it. And so if all of you specialize in different professions, someone can make the Tarnhelm, someone can then go make the holy water, and then some other person can make, what's over here, the light enchanting table or the light anvil or something like that. It's completely up to you guys. I must note that professions all work at the same time, so if you completely specialized in weaponsmith as well as armorsmith, you don't have to choose between them for each game. You will unlock all of the crafting recipes at the same time, so you can use all of the crafting recipes that you've unlocked as well as benefit from all of the perks that you've unlocked. So at the moment I've unlocked the haste perk and I have unlocked the absorption heart perk. So as soon as I spawn in the game, I get 2 hearts of absorption just to prevent any accidental fall damage or some stupid mistake that I always make in a game of UHC. So now that we've covered sort of the basics on how to level up through professions and things like that, it's time to have a quick look at the scoreboard. So you get 1 score per kill as well as 10 score per win. So you can see that I have 5 wins, which is a 50 score, and 22 kills, which is 22. Add them together gives you a total of 72, which entitles me to the title of Soldier. So when you see people running around with a little number and then a star, this is the title that it kind of represents. So if you see me in a game, you'll see that I am level 3 in the soldier rank. So I'll see 3 stars above my head. Unfortunately, I can't see above my head, but you know what I mean, guys. You know what I mean. While we are in the lobby, let's take a little look at the leaderboard. And so at the very top it says top overall kills, and the top guy at the moment is on 41. This game hasn't been out for too long, so 41 not too bad, and then 34, 32, 22, and then me with 22 as well. So I'm tied 4th or 5th, or however you want to look at it. Then the next one down is top monthly kills, which is still the same because it's still in its first month of opening. And then top overall wins, and then top monthly wins. We're still in the same month, so it doesn't really need to show that. But the top overall wins so far, Cripsy, the admin, is on 8. I don't know how. And then it goes all the way down to 3 wins at the moment. But it hasn't been out for too long, and so technically I'm tied second. We've all been in the same team, and we've won 5 games together. So, wow, that looks really good. That's annoying that it doesn't finish off my entire name. Twokayletsgo. Twokayletsgo. Alright then guys, so I really hope this video has helped you understand the basics of UHC Champion. Like I said earlier, it's not a fully extensive guide, but hopefully it allows you to learn some of the basics so you can jump straight into a game and not be completely confused or baffled by what is going on. So guys, if you did enjoy the video, then please do leave a big fat thumbs up. And if this does happen to be the very first video that you've seen on this channel, then please do subscribe to join the fellowship today, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.